Welcome to the Gang Explains again. But before we start, we would be happier if you join our community and subscribe to this channel. Sharks versus dolphins, the cold hunter and the smiling genius of the ocean. Intro, two shadows in the blue. Beneath the surface of the ocean, where sunlight fades into darkness, two shadows move through the water. One moves silently, ancient, emotionless. The other glides with intelligence, curiosity, and what looks like a smile. One is feared, one is loved. But the truth? They are not just different animals. They are two completely different worlds. Tonight, we dive deep into the ultimate ocean comparison, the difference between the shark and the dolphin. Chapter 1. Ancient Monster. The shark. More than 400 million years ago, long before dinosaurs walked the earth, sharks already ruled the seas. The first sharks appeared during the Devonian period. That means sharks existed before trees, before mammals, before humans. They survived mass extinctions, they survived asteroid impacts, they survived ice ages. They are evolutionary perfection. One of the most famous species is the great white shark, a predator so powerful that a single bite can exert over 4,000 psi of force. But the great white is just one among over 500 species. There is the giant whale shark, the largest fish in the ocean, the lightning-fast mako shark, capable of reaching speeds over 70 kilometers per hour, and the eerie hammerhead shark, with eyes spread wide like a living radar system. Sharks are fish, cold-blooded, cartilage skeletons, no bones, rows and rows of teeth, up to 20,000 teeth in a lifetime, no parental love, no social bonding, just instinct, just survival, just hunt or be hunted. Chapter 2. The smiling intellect, the dolphin. Now, enter the dolphin. Unlike sharks, dolphins are not fish. They are mammals, warm-blooded. They breathe air. They give birth to live babies. They nurse their young, and they form lifelong social bonds. One of the most recognized species is the bottlenose dolphin. Highly intelligent, curious, playful, but don't let that smile fool you. Dolphins are apex predators too. They hunt fish, they cooperate, they communicate with complex clicks and whistles. They even use names for each other, unique signature whistles. Their brain-to-body ratio is second only to humans. They recognize themselves in mirrors. They show empathy. They protect injured members. They grieve. They teach their young. They strategize. In some documented cases, dolphins have protected humans from sharks. But here's the twist. They also kill for fun. Dolphins have been observed attacking porpoises for no survival reason. Intelligence does not equal innocence. Chapter 3. Body structure. Built different. Sharks and dolphins may look similar. Streamlined body, dorsal fin, powerful tail, but evolution built them differently. Sharks move their tail side to side. Dolphins move their tail up and down. Sharks have gills. Dolphins have lungs. Sharks must keep moving to breathe, most species. Dolphins must surface every few minutes for air. A shark's skin feels like sandpaper, covered in dermal denticles. A dolphin's skin is smooth and rubbery. A shark is a fish designed for killing. A dolphin is a mammal designed for thinking. Chapter 4. Intelligence versus instinct. The shark's brain is built for survival. Smell blood from kilometers away, detect electric pulses from prey, strike with explosive force, but it does not reason. It does not plan long-term. The dolphin's brain? Massive neocortex, emotional complexity, problem-solving ability, self-awareness. They cooperate to trap fish in mud rings. They pass culture from generation to generation. They even display what scientists describe as personality. Sharks dominate with power. Dolphins dominate with strategy. Chapter 5. Who would win? Now the question people always ask. If a shark and a dolphin fight, who wins? It depends. A lone dolphin versus a great white? Dangerous for the dolphin, but dolphins rarely fight alone. They move in pods, and pods can surround a shark. Using their strong snouts, dolphins ram the shark's soft underbelly. Repeated strikes, calculated hits. Sharks can bleed internally, sharks can retreat. In many real-life cases, dolphins have chased sharks away, but this is not a superhero movie. In the wild, energy matters, risk matters, survival matters. Neither species wastes energy unless necessary. Chapter 6. Emotions of the Ocean. Imagine two minds in the sea. One feels nothing beyond instinct. The other forms friendships. A mother dolphin carries her dead baby for days. A shark leaves its eggs and never returns. Dolphins mourn, sharks move on. But sharks are not evil. They are ancient. They are efficient. They are balanced. Without sharks, ocean ecosystems collapse. They regulate prey populations. They remove the weak. They maintain balance. Without dolphins, ecosystems shift too. They control fish populations. They influence coral reef behavior. They shape marine dynamics. Both are necessary. Both are powerful. Chapter 7. Human Perception. Movies made sharks villains, especially after Jaws terrified generations. Dolphins? They became symbols of joy. Aquariums, therapy animals, cartoon heroes. But perception is not reality. Sharks rarely attack humans. Dolphins are capable of aggression. The ocean does not care about reputation, only adaptation. Chapter 8. Evolutionary Parallel. Here's something mind-blowing. Sharks and dolphins look similar because of convergent evolution. They evolved similar shapes, but from completely different ancestors. Sharks come from ancient fish lineages. Dolphins evolved from land mammals. Yes, dolphins once walked on land. Their ancestors resembled wolf-like mammals that returned to the sea. Over millions of years, legs became flippers. Nostrils moved to the top of the head, becoming blowholes. Nature redesigned them for the ocean. Two different evolutionary paths, one similar final shape. That is the power of adaptation. Chapter 9. Fear versus intelligence. If the shark represents raw survival, the dolphin represents evolved awareness. One dominates through terror. One dominates through teamwork. One is silent and solitary. One is social and vocal. But neither is superior. They simply mastered different strategies. In a way, they reflect two sides of nature, instinct and intelligence. Final chapter, the real truth. So what is the real difference between a shark and a dolphin? It's not just fish versus mammal. It's not just teeth versus smile. It's evolution versus reinvention. Ancient survivor versus adaptive genius. Emotionless hunter versus emotional strategist. The shark survived by never changing much. The dolphin survived by changing everything. And deep beneath the waves, they still cross paths. Two shadows, two rulers, two completely different minds, in one endless ocean.